And I'm really shocked. I'm really shocked at the life that I'm living today. I'm really shocked at the person that I've become. I amaze myself. And I amaze myself not because I'm better than anybody else, not because I'm better than you on the other side. I amaze myself because of the life that I lived, where I came from. There was a point in my life, there was a point in time in my life where I was so afraid. I was so afraid that the only thing I could do was hide it. And I hid it very well at times. But there was times in my life where I was confronted. When I was younger, it was a little bit of a different story. I recall an incident, actually a couple of incidents, but I recall an incident when I was about, I don't know, I might have been maybe 8 years old, maybe 9, maybe a little bit older. It wasn't a little guy, he was a pretty good-sized young man. I was being picked on at school. I had to go up this little hill. I remember it was after school. There was Wayne. There was Butch. It might have been another two guys, and they were pushing me down this hill. I had to go up this little hill in order to get home, and my walk home was a little bit of a walk. But I remember being pushed a couple times, and I carried this little knife with me, a Barlow knife that I had stolen from a store downtown. And I had grown up with such violence, you know, from home. My dad was very violent. My father was very violent. Well, I got pushed this afternoon or that afternoon, and I remember it was winter time. And after 3 or 4 times of being pushed down that hill, I pulled out that knife, and everybody in the group backed off. Once I got up to the top, and I said, you know what? If I remember correctly, I said, you guys want to mess with me now? I had my Barlow knife in front of me, and I'm sitting there staring at these guys. Butch was the bigger, and I remember he swung at me with he had like a bag, maybe it was a backpack or whatever it was full of books, and he hit me with them. He swung and he hit me, and I guess I must have lunged at him with the knife, and I got him in his knee. I stabbed him in his knee, and then I pulled that knife out, and I took off running. And I don't know how many yards down the road. It could have been a little ways down the road, because it was about a 20-minute walk, 20-minute even run to my house. And I remember running all the way from the school, but I remember hearing Butch. I was already pretty much down the road there, close to home. I could hear him yelling. He was bleeding, you know, and then I could hear the ambulance. Somebody called the ambulance, and, you know, the guy ended up getting stitches. Nobody ever messed with me from that point on. I remember going through junior high, high school. I didn't have very many fights. My reputation went before me. But most of my life, I was a lost soul. By the way, this is Santos. Midnight Motivation. Whenever I feel inspired, I get in front of the camera. And I'm sharing a little bit about who I was and where I came from. To inspire you, for you to recognize that you have the ability to make something great of yourself, that you have the ability, that within you is something that I call amazing. Within you is something that I call genius. You may be struggling, you may be going through a difficult time in your life, you may be depressed, you may be on the verge of suicide. And I'm here to tell you, don't throw the towel in. Listen to what I have to share in this video. Check out some of my other videos. Be inspired. Be motivated. look at the good things that can take place in your life. Look at the good things that can take place in your life, because I truly believe that you can do better, and you can have more, and you can become your very best. But I was a lost soul. By the way, it's evening time, and I'm here in wonderful Stockton, California. Just got done with visiting my dad. I'm actually next to the, I don't know if this is a river here in Stockton, but near the port. I'm near the port here where the boats come in and so forth. Anyways, I know it's going to be a little bit of a dark video. I'm not going to keep this video that long, but I was just reflecting on where I've come from. And I tell you, I was a lost soul. I had a lot of problems. I had a lot of trauma, a lot of fears. I'm surprised that I'm still alive. And as I said earlier, I amaze myself. I truly do. I truly amaze myself. I'm very, very grateful for who I've become. I'm truly grateful for who I'm becoming. The vision that I have a huge vision, and I've shared some of that in my other videos. I highly encourage you to check out some of my other videos if you're struggling with your life. But I tell you, I used to be so afraid of people. I had no direction. I used to smoke a lot of pot. I was involved in the wrong things. I was dating a lot of the wrong women. I was always in bad relationships. For some reason, I've had many women in my life, and most of them have been they were just bad relationships. And even while I was in the service, I did a little better while I was in the service, but after I got out of the service, my life was just in shambles. Doing drugs, experimenting with different kinds of drugs. I'm talking about hardcore drugs too. I'm not just talking about pot. And I don't like to talk a lot about those areas of my life because they're very hurtful. They're very, very depressing. They're very, very crushing. And I tell you, I was just a lost soul. A lost soul. And but deep down inside, I knew that there was something about me that would eventually, there was something deep down inside me that I knew that I had to accomplish in my life. And I believe that where I am today and where I'm headed is what I was feeling back then, but I just couldn't, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand that you can actually create your future. I didn't understand belief systems. I didn't understand paradigms. I didn't understand trauma. I didn't understand success. I didn't understand coaching and mentoring. All I knew was what I knew. I went from job to job. I came out of the military. I went from high school, basically from high school into the military. And then when I got out of the military, all of those belief systems that were suspended for some time came back. And, I talk to myself on the highest positive level. I do a lot of writing every day. I create videos. Videos is a form of therapy for me. I tell you, video is a very, very powerful ritual. It's a very, very powerful exercise. It's very, very powerful. Videos alone can change your life. Literally change your life. And I do affirmations every single day. I love talking to myself and encouraging and motivating myself. But a lot of these things came from, obviously my coaches. It came from the Bible. I truly enjoy reading the Bible, and I recommend highly reading the Bible. I'm not a scholar. I'm not an expert. I've memorized scripture. And I use scripture as affirmations. I remind myself of all of these things. And today I'm a different person. I'm an entirely different person. I tell you, I'm amazed. I'm amazed at the human mind. I'm amazed at what the grace of our Creator. I'm amazed about you on the other side. I'm amazed at people that comment in my videos. I've been getting more calls from people. I've been getting more comments from people, and I appreciate all of you. All of you that subscribe, all of you that comment, you inspire me. You inspire me to do what I do. And I am developing a business from this programming, these exercises. You know, I want to, obviously I want to create CDs and do a bunch of different things, and I want to continue to motivate people. I want to bring out the very best in people. That's what I want to do. I want to bring out the very best in people because I believe in you. I believe that you have the capability of doing some marvelous things. If I've been able to do some pretty marvelous things in my life over the last couple of years. And I know there's more. There's way more. I mean, I'm just scratching the surface. I'm just tapping into my 7th reservoir. I call that tapping into your genius. And I'm excited. I'm excited about life. I'm excited about my legacy. I'm excited about what I'm doing. I'm excited about how other people are responding to my videos, especially the gambling video. I think there's something about gambling and my videos that are really touching people. And I tell you, I'm free. I'm a free man when it comes to vices. And I'm still fighting areas. I know that as you grow, you see other areas of your life that are hidden. It's like you're peeling away at the onion. You keep peeling the layers, peeling the layers. And we're never going to be perfect. We're never going to get everything just right, but we grow and we become better. And we become more consciously aware of who we are and who we can be and our surroundings, and we become more consciously aware of people, what you're capable of doing. I could never, if I went back 3 or 4 years, actually maybe further than that, I could never say what I'm saying in videos. I could never say what I'm saying to you in video or in person, or what I'm even writing about. And I tell you, it is a battle. It is a battle. It's a fight. And I believe it's a fight until the death. The last video I made, I talked about winning 2 battles. The battle of the mind and the battle that we're in the world. I'm telling you, I'm excited. I'm excited about what the future holds for you and I. But we have to create it. We have to be willing to fight every single day. We have to be willing to educate ourselves. We have to be willing to listen to our coaches and our mentors. We have to be willing to apply. Because it's not good enough just to hear. You know, we gotta learn how to apply what we're hearing so that we can experience life on a higher level, so that we can truly experience life. We can experience emotions that we've never felt before. Feelings. And just a whole new era of living. I tell you, I didn't expect to go this long. I'm going to end this video here. I hope that you're encouraged, my friend. I hope that you're making every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over-the-top day. Daily, in spite of and because of. I hope that you're believing for breakthroughs in your life. I hope that you are experiencing breakthroughs in your life. I hope that you're learning to believe in yourself. I hope that you're learning to face your fears, embrace your fears, and do what you feel you need to do. Express yourself in the way that you want to express yourself. Put a smile on every day. Serve others. Be an example. Grow. Stop complaining. I tell you, life is awesome today. Life is truly awesome. Well, I had to make the video. I know it's late at night. It's a little dark. I'm going to throw it up on the channel anyways. I will see you on my very next one at the top. This is Santos Rolon Jr. in Stockton, California. Wonderful Stockton, California. Peace.